Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about two big ways to let go of disappointments in love. Now, one of the first things that I found have actually worked for me is forgive your choices, right? So what I mean by this is forgive the fact that you might be following a pattern from your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your friends, whoever. Um, and those typically are things that don't really work for us authentically. And once we kind of figure this out and we learn the lessons because we go through these patterns in love and we realize, hey, I see some flaws in this, and then you can start to not only like forgive yourself, but forgive the patterns and the choices that you've made. Another thing is with forgiveness of self is don't leave it to somebody else to apologize, right, for the things that you may have felt slighted by, because what you're doing is you're giving away your power, and you're giving away the fact that you actually have the choice to make, to just say, you know what, I take responsibility for the fact that I made this choice in love regardless of whatever the reasoning was, and I'm just going to choose to forgive myself and to move on and understand that I learned a very valuable lesson, and I'm going to take that wisdom into the future with me. Another thing is, like I was just talking about with the generational patterns, a lot of people, some people don't even realize ever in their life that that's the pattern that they're following, and why they're so unhappy in their relationships, their friendships, all those kinds of things, because you don't realize that you're following somebody else's pattern, right? So I know that I touched on that a little bit, but I just wanted to really emphasize the fact that a lot of people don't realize that you're in a cycle of somebody else's. And that is one of the reasons why you're doing things you don't really understand why you're doing them, or why you're acting this way, or why are you saying these things. But the bottom line is forgive yourself. Now, the second thing that I wanted to talk about was acceptance, right? And this both of these things are very hard, especially when you are heartbroken. So nobody is saying like, oh, just get over it. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I mean by acceptance is accepting that there are people who are breaking these generational patterns, and even though a lot of us are in the same cycle, we're all on different levels of that cycle, so we're each learning our individual lessons. So accept that people are on their own path and they're learning their own lessons, right? Just the same as you are. So instead of being, super bitter and angry over the fact that somebody has slighted you, uh, and like I said, it's not to take away your pain, because believe me, I totally understand. I've been through it myself many times, but when you accept the fact that that person is on their path and learning their lessons just as you are, you you come to a little bit more of peace and understanding, and that's mainly just the point, right, to help you move on. Um, I think that those are two very important things to put out there. I would like you to comment down below and tell me some of the ways that have helped you to let go of your disappointments in love. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.